What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% NUFC. So I'm very late on this one. Joselu has left Newcastle and he's moved to Alavés in the Spanish league on a 3-year contract. Now, we bought Joselu from Stoke City back in 2017 on a 2-year contract in the region of £5 million. Now, Joselu for Newcastle went on to make 52 appearances, scoring 7 goals. And I'm not on here to slag off Joselu because at the end of the day, we bought a player from Stoke where he was 4th or 5th choice. And it's not really the most expensive for a striker. So you have to kind of strike lucky if you pay that not as much for a striker and for them to sort of hit the ground running. Joselu was always going to have a tough time at Newcastle to try and get past the likes of Rondon, Perez, Dwight Gale at the time, and he simply hasn't been good enough for Newcastle. Now, don't get us wrong. He always had a good attitude when he came on the pitch. He gave it absolutely everything, but scoring 7 goals, in 2 years simply isn't good enough. And for me, I think it's coming to summer too late. We should have done this last summer, getting rid of Joselu, because I always had that feeling he wouldn't get in the squad over, Perez and Rondon, because they had successful season with Newcastle, again scoring double figures. Now they've gone, we've lost Joselu. We're 3 strikers down. So whoever takes charge, which you think it's going to be Steve Bruce, we need to get some strikers in very quickly. Otherwise, we're left with Dwight Gale and Mutu, and it's going to be a long season. But I guess we will get a couple in. We can't just go in the season with 2 recognised strikers, because Gale for me at the minute championship quality, and Mutu we don't know too much about because he hasn't really played enough for Newcastle. But in terms of Joselu, he did go on to say, thank you to the fans. He said his goodbyes, and I have to say for Joselu, he was a good lad off the pitch. He was always there to take photos with the fans, and he was always there to say nice things to the fans, how much he cared about the club. And it is all good sort of having that with the fans, but at the same time, you're there to score goals. He's a striker, and he simply wasn't good enough in the 2 seasons that he was here. But I wish him all the very best at Alavés, and I hope he goes on and scores the goals and does well in the Spanish league. He probably still is a good striker, but probably not for us or even the Premier League. And with striker search continues, of course, as well as this, going for a new manager. I have heard reports of, is it Bruno Gencio? He was linked a couple of months back. I don't think that's true, if I'm honest. I think the news outlets such as the Chronicle and things like that have sort of quashed it. Steve Bruce for me is the odds-on favourite, because he wouldn't resign from Sheffield Wednesday if that's to be true, if he knew that the Newcastle job wasn't there for him. Again, like I say, it's all a mess at the minute, but this video is mainly on Joselu. So again, good luck, Joselu. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow me on social media, 100% NUFC on Twitter and Instagram. I'll give you a follow back. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, until the next one, away the lads.